my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a 20-minute core workout, and the good news is we are not going to be doing crunches or anything that's going to be tugging at your neck, but I'm going to teach you moves that's going to target your core and it's going to shed the fat of your waist and your belly region. This routine is postpartum friendly, so all you new moms out there, if you're looking to tighten your loose skin, the midsection, and also in healing diastasis recti, this routine is for you. But make sure you do it at least thrice a week to see optimum results. And without any further ado, let's hit the mat. So let's start out nice and simple, getting onto your all fours. We're going to start out slow and then we're going to do all the tough ones by the end of it. First, your knees right to the hip distance apart and your hands are right beneath your shoulder blades. You're going in for some cat and cow stretch. Looking up, gazing to the ceiling, and exhaling down as you hunch your back. Getting into a nice spinal flow through the length of the back. Now I want you to flex both your feet and rock yourself back and forth as you hunch your back, reach the spine towards the ceiling. Beautiful stretch through your mid-back. We're going to get in for some knee plank. So I want you to flex both your feet and you're going to raise your knees off the floor. Your entire shin, your knee is parallel to the mat. Hold your core tight, engage as much as you can. And relax. We're going to do that again along with me. Still staying on the knee plank, we're just going in for a little move. You're just going to pulse your knees up and down, micro movement as much as you can, still holding that core tight. Hold it high, hold it still, engage and relax. Great job. Now we're going in for some leg work, but still working for your core. So extending your left leg parallel to the mat, make sure you don't dip your leg, and you're going to point your toes and tuck the knee in and extend. So as you tuck it in, you're crunching your waist, but make sure you keep that entire body tight. You're just working your leg. Beautiful core strengthening move. I really love these. Might look very simple, but by the end of it, you're definitely feeling the burn. And you're going to hold it here and pulsing it up towards the ceiling. And drop down. We're going to do the same move, but this time with your arms engaged as well. So extending the same leg, your left leg. Now you're going to flex your right foot, place the balls of the feet down onto the mat for more balance, extending your right arm, finding the point of focus as you crunch in and extend it out. Beautiful lengthening through your leg at the same time. Crunch and extend. Inhale, exhale. Don't try to wobble your body too much. Now I want you to freeze and hold it for the bird dog or the Superman pose. Find the point of focus on the mat so that you don't lose balance. And relax. A great job. And we're going to do the same circuit for your left leg. We're going to start with the crunches, leg crunches. Your right leg off and you're going to crunch it in and extend it out. Make sure you point your feet for this, that you're getting that leg work too, still working your core. And we're going to hold it here. Get ready to extend your left arm and taking off for the Superman crunch. So tucking it in and extend. Every time you bring your knee and your elbow in, I want you to inhale and exhale, stretch. And let's freeze for the Superman pose, holding it nice and tight. Engage your core, keep exhaling out, focus on the mat. And relax. I really hope that you're feeling the burn. Let's go in for a quick stretch, flexing both your feet and going in for the butt wiggle. And I want you to arch your back, look up to the ceiling, close your eyes. We're still staying strong on all fours. We're going to be working on side angles. So this is to shed the fat from your muffin top region. For this, I want you to extend your left leg, point your feet, and you're going to be working side angle. I want you to flex your right foot so that you get more balance. How far you want to open is up to you. As long as you're working the sides, working that waist region, keeping your core engaged at the same time. And relax your leg down just for a couple of seconds. We're going to do the same move, but instead of extend, we're going to crunch. Still working on the side angle, so crunch towards your elbow and extend it out. I really love this move. Great to shed the fat from the muffin top region, the most problematic area for most of us women. So this move really targets that spot. Holding it here and down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. I'm just moving the mat so that I don't hit the wall. So let's do the right side now. Point your feet and extend. Make sure you don't bend your knee. Keep it nice and locked. And rest down. Let's do the side crunch, extending the same leg, your right leg. Crunch it and extend. So when you're crunching it, try to bring it in as much as you can. And hold it in for the crunch and relax, tap it down, release the tension of the glutes. We are going in for a little stretch break. For this, flexing both your feet and setting your seat down to your legs. Stretch your arms forward, lay your forehead down on the mat and rest here for a couple of seconds before we continue. And for the next one, we're going to be doing some plank pikes. So flex your feet and raise yourself up for a downward dog. So holding it here, getting comfortable, try to place your heels down as far as you can. And from here, you're going to come on to the plank, a full plank. Try to drop your glutes down and raise back for the downward facing dog. So these are plank pikes, great mobility move. Two more of this. Try not to dip your hips when you come down for the plank. Make sure the form is right, or watch me for the form. And let's relax down for the child's pose. So rest yourself down, your forehead down onto the mat. You're going to do some pikes, but this time with your knee down. So you're going to drop your knees down, touch the mat, and extend up for the downward facing dog. Another variation of plank pike. And great if you stick along with me. That was a minute of plank pikes, and I hope you're feeling strong at this point. And now I want you to hold down for the knee plank, just like how we started, bringing your knee in, your body to the tabletop position. And relax down for the child's pose. Let's do some planks. This is the first time I'm explaining it on my channel, so I want to brief up on the form. I'm going to teach you to do a modified plank first. So hands right beneath the shoulder blades. Make sure you reposition if it's not. Flex your foot underneath and drop your body down. So I'm going to explain to you a bad form. Dipping the hips down is bad, okay? So drive it up. Make sure your shoulder blade, your hip, and your glutes, everything is in a straight line. So watch my form if you're not familiar with planks. So this is a full plank. If you can do a full plank, raise the knee off the mat and holding it tight. So engage your core when you're doing a plank. Don't let your body loose. And you can engage your body in little organic movements just by moving back and forth, side to side, so that you don't get bored staying in the plank form. And how far and how many minutes you want to do, it's up to your strength. Start building up slowly. I always get this question on how many minutes you're supposed to do a plank. Start with 30 seconds, moving on to 45, and then a minute, slowly building up on time. And eventually you will gain strength, you're getting stronger, and definitely you're doing better than where you started. So consistency is key. And relax down for the child's pose. We're going in for a mid-back stretch. So sliding your right hand across the left side of your body, holding it here, drop your head down. And let's switch. Great stretch for the mid-back. And let's get into some side planks. If you want to sip some water, please feel free to do so. Pause the video, but if not, let's continue. We're going to start out with the right side. So right knee down to the mat, and you're going to extend your left leg towards the length of the mat. Your hand is right underneath the shoulder blades. That's really important. Now you're going to tuck your knee in and extend it out. Beautiful waist work to shed the fat of the oblique region, the muffin top region. And now we're going to hold the pose, extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Make sure you don't dip your hip as well as your leg. Reposition if it does. Engage your core. Holding it here for a couple of seconds. Relax. Great job. Let's move on to the side plank, working on the same side, your right side. Knees down, and you're going to extend your arm, and this is a modified plank. You can do modified planks if you're new to exercising, or if you are a new mom who's gaining strength. Modified planks are for you. But if you can do a full plank, you are welcome to do it. And let's switch sides. You're going to do the entire thing on your left side. So left hand right beneath the shoulder blade. Extend your right leg to the length of the mat. Bend your left knee, hand onto your hip, and let's go in for the knee tucks, working your waist. Dip it down for a second, just relax for a second, get onto your elbow, bend your knees, and let's get into the modified plank. Make sure you raise that hip off the mat. Your body is in straight line without dipping. Take a quick break and let's hit the mat for some mat work. As promised, we're not going to be doing any crunches, but I'm going to teach you moves that's going to target your core. Tuck your knees in towards your chest, hug yourself, and go in for some circles just to massage your lower back out for all the work that we did. And switch the circles anti-clockwise. And legs down, hands right beside you. Your body is in a straight line as you reach yourself up for the pelvic bridge. Engage your core, suck that tummy in as tight as you can. Let's go in for some pelvic bridge dips. Slowly dropping your glutes down towards the mat and raising yourself up. So down and thrust it up. Inhale, exhale out. Holding it up nice and high, engage your core and stay still for the pelvic bridge hold. And dropping yourself down, you're going to flex both your feet, raise your heels off the mat, interlace your fingers and hands right in front of your chest. You're going to slowly reach up for the pelvic bridge again, but this time with your heels up. It's going to make a lot of difference, strengthening your glutes as well as your core. And now punch your hands behind, take it right over your head and exhale, thrust it up as you dip your heels. This is a compound move. Let's create the threshold. Hold up the pose, heels off the floor and hands right in front of your chest. Hold, hold, hold. And relax down slowly. Hug your knees in. We are moving on to the next one without any break. For this, your heels down. We're going to work your lower ab. Your pelvis is down to the neutral form. Don't arch your back at any point. Tuck your hands right underneath your glutes. Flex your foot and point your foot. Let's go in for some circles, working for your ankles, Flex both your feet and feel that beautiful stretch behind your legs on your long hamstrings. And get your legs down to the tabletop position. Let's get into the core workout. We're going to do some lower ab work, some Pilates ab work. Point both your feet as you drop one leg at a time. So touch the mat and reach up. A beautiful strengthening through the core. And as per Pilates, the emphasis is on breathing. So every time you drop down, you're going to exhale and you're going to inhale, take it up. And let's switch it up, pick up the pace and drop down without losing the form. And bring your legs in towards you, bend your knees and open up for the frog. So open and close, point your feet, still working the core and still putting the emphasis on breathing. And for the last move for this session without any break, you're going to extend both your legs up to the ceiling, point your feet and drop that right leg down towards the mat and thrust it up. So how far you want to go is up to you. Work the level that's comfortable for you so that your back doesn't arch. Keep exhaling out as you drop down and inhale, thrust it up. Let's switch and do the same on the other side. Maintain the form, maintain the posture. Finishing off nice and strong with bicycles. Cycle your legs out, still keeping the feet pointed. And switch. And let's give your body a big hug. Tuck your knees in and hug yourself, rocking back and forth and forming circles to ease off and unwind. And let's give the body a final stretch. Extend both your legs down, your arms up over your head, and stretch for your entire body. It's a beautiful feeling to stretch after all the work that we did. Thank you so much for doing this core workout along with me. If you're a new mom, try to do it at least 2 to 3 times a week and I promise you'll get there. And if you want to watch more videos, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, stay fit, healthy and happy.